Welcome, dear viewers, to the segment where different experiences and different stories meet. And still, we have the three wonderful brothers here. And as you know, we mentioned the last episode that this last segment or the last episode with the brothers will be, we will having a wonderful discussion, and I will ask them the really interesting questions. So the first thing I can start with Brother Malik about Rahman, the interesting question, right? We came to know about, your story. You got accepted, you accepted Islam. You practiced Islam, I think, first time in Iraq with the brothers there who welcomed you and the other brothers. Now, you're in Kuwait. And the first question that I would love to ask you, and this is a very tough question, what is your favorite Kuwaiti dish?
Oh boy.
I think you're new in Kuwait, right? This is okay, so I can excuse you, but tell me the name, at least something that you tried, drink.
When we leave here today, this brother here is going to take me to go, what's the national dish?
You mean majboos?
There we go.
Oh, so you will eat majboos.
Inshallah,
it will
today.
Be your first time eating
It'll be
majboos.
my first time.
But I believe that Brother Davis, you know what is majboos.
Yes.
What is majboos?
Well, it's on a bed of rice, and it has chicken on the top.
Okay.
And my favorite part is the raisins.
Okay. You know the ingredients? Or you know how to cook?
I only know, no, I do not
You only know how to eat, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's great, mashallah,
Yeah.
but you don't know how to cook.
No.
So you know about, okay, what, rather than majboos, what you like in Kuwait?
It seems like Kuwait is very big on hamburgers, on cheeseburgers. So I went to a place called Slider Station. I believe that's a Kuwaiti-owned
Okay, so
place.
you left your country, the big country, and you came here and you find the burgers and the cheeseburger and everything.
This is the unfortunate thing about being American, Okay. Every place I've been, you just try to find the most comfortable things that you can, So
okay,
I try
personally, what's the rank that, if you want to rank majboos and rank the cheeseburger, what you will, I put you in a difficult condition now.
I would go with the majboos, only because it seems a little bit healthier, even though the rice is going straight to my gut.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, coming to Brother Ali. Same question now. MashaAllah, you're living here since 1994.
Yes.
And we are almost 2019, and inshallah very soon we'll be in 2020. So MashaAllah, I think you lived in Kuwait for a really long time. I'm sure you tried everything, right?
Most things, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
And what's your favorite dish?
Well, I have to say, so, okay, my wife is from Morocco, so we eat a lot of Moroccan food.
Oh, okay.
So, wonderful couscousi and tagine.
Tagine, okay.
And also mashbous, kapsa.
Okay.
Also, because my wife, she can make
so
all kinds
so
of
you're
food.
getting it, anyways, you're getting it for free, your wife, mashallah, every day she's making something new for you, mashallah. Okay, now keep the food thing aside. Now, where, mashallah, brothers, now I would love to know where in Kuwait you usually go. So let's start with Brother Davis, in Kuwait, where are the places that you usually visit and you like?
Now that I've recently gotten married, alhamdulillah, I haven't been going out as much. But generally, we go to the normal avenues. And I live across the street from the Arabian Gulf, so that's always a nice view. And we take walks along the beach and things like that. And then I love, of course, Mubarakia.
MashaAllah, the traditional, place to go and eat, I think, right? Mubarakia?
Yes.
MashaAllah. What about you, Brother Malik?
I found myself down in Mubarakia a couple times already.
Okay, mashallah.
I've only been in the country 2 months, soon to be 2 months. So,
mashallah.
Some of the people from my job have taken me to the various malls, avenues, and different places like that. But the main reason that I come here is to seek ilm. So I've connected with some brothers
to seek ilm, knowledge.
Yes.
Oh, mashallah.
So I've been going to some of the various classes that brothers have been taking me to and getting me acquainted with the mashayikh here
That's great. That's great. Alhamdulillah. So you just mentioned Barkia, and inshallah you have a long time. Inshallah in Kuwait you will discover more places. But I'm surprised that none of you mentioned desert. You know,
I
I'm
did that.
sure.
Oh, we did it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
with
we'll,
you.
we'll check with Brother Ali. Like, you know, what about the places that you went? I already gave him the answer, by the way.
I did go to the desert. I did go to the desert.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, yes, I know that.
I'm a kind of a city boy, so it's good to visit. And I like the quiet when you go way out in the desert, you know, past all the buggies and the stuff. When you get to the quiet area, it's kind of a peaceful.
Usually people go to the desert to ride a camel, not buggy. But you just mentioned buggy. What about the camels?
I did get on a camel one. It wasn't here actually. It was in Dubai.
Okay.
So I did try that once. I have the photo to prove it.
MashaAllah. You can provide us later on, the audience and the viewers will see that. Okay, leave now these places, and mashallah, everyone is visiting. Let's get to something really, I'm sure that this is connected with your feelings now. What about your first Hajj, brother Malik?
I have yet to make Hajj.
MashaAllah.
I have yet to make Hajj.
Okay.
I was living in Cairo for 3.5 years. Very difficult to make Hajj from there. It's very difficult, just logistically.
Okay.
To my understanding, here in Kuwait, it's very easy to make Hajj.
I was just about to say that, inshallah, in Kuwait, you're very close to the country,
so,
and then, inshallah, you can go to Hajj, inshallah.
You know, I see brothers, you know, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going to go make Umrah. I'm going to go to, you
Exactly.
know. So that's...
Coming to Umrah, did you perform Umrah?
Not yet.
Okay, so you have the chance for the Umrah and Hajj all together, but my
I'm ready to go.
How was your first Ramadan?
Where? Here?
In your life? No, in your life. Like
Oh,
first
my
Ramadan,
life.
you're Muslim, mashallah, for 24
In my
years.
life.
Yeah. How you find the
amazing,
environment?
very motivated, very excited. You know, when you learn about the reward of what you can get from the Ramadan. Ramadan every month, every year I think it gets better and better, and I try to put myself in positions like this that it's better than the last year, and hopefully next year will be better. So
True. So every year you're discovering something new, and this is the life of Muslim.
Yeah.
The ilm, as you mentioned, the knowledge is never ending.
Right.
The things that you will discover Islam is never ending.
Right.
Like every time you will find something new and beautiful than before. And my same question to brother Davis. Did you first of all perform Umrah or the Hajj?
Neither, no. I
No
haven't
Hajj, no
performed
Umrah.
Hajj,
So I
no.
think I believe both of you, inshallah, can do that. But for example, what about the first Ramadan in your life?
The first Ramadan was also amazing. I spent it in Los Angeles, and so there at the Islamic Center there, it was just, the greatest experience I could have had. It was just an array of different people that would come to the masjid. They had food, these nights. That's when I fell in love with biryani. They had like the best biryani, so I would come every night. I didn't know anybody. I didn't really have too many friends, so I could go there and I could meet people and you could see different families. It was just very welcoming, and I just felt like this is what it's supposed to be like. So it was an amazing experience.
Okay, since you mentioned the biryani, I can figure it out, like, what was the community and the members of the community, since you're mentioning the biryani. But mashallah, that's wonderful. Coming to Brother Ali. Now, for Umrah, I'm sure, because we went together for the Umrah, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what about the Hajj? How was the feeling of the first Hajj?
My first and only Hajj was actually 20 years ago this year, 1999, in the last millennium. And it was amazing. I went from Kuwait with a Kuwaiti Hamla who organised things very well. Everything was perfect. But it was even we were well looked after. You still felt you were going on a big trek. It was an amazing experience, and just the feeling of being with so many Muslims, so many brothers and sisters, all doing the same thing at the same time. It was just a fantastic experience.
MashaAllah. And I believe Umrah was more often
Umrah, yeah, several times I've been
Yes,
for Umrah.
and one time, like, we both
With,
went together.
Yeah, I think more than one time.
More than one time.
Yes,
and it's a different,
I
different
took the family the first time. Again, it's. In fact, you remind me. I want to go back and.
Of course, and this is the only one place that people they want to go back. And this is something from Allah Almighty. Honestly, my brothers, that this is not because the place is so fancy or the place is so cheap or expensive or luxury. No, it's just the feeling that you will feel there. The attachment that you will feel there. The house of Allah Almighty. So I believe, mashallah, you felt that feeling.
I felt that, and I was surprised actually because Mecca was not what I expected. It's a normal city. I was expecting somewhere which is very, very quiet and everybody's praying and walking about very seriously. It's a normal city, but the big Masjid Haram and the Kaaba is right in the middle.
Exactly.
So this is Islam, and the Masjid is right in the center of the community. It's not somewhere you go.
Now there is one side of Hajj and the feeling that you're feeling, and my last question to you is the same feeling, or what kind of feeling that you went through of your first Ramadan, quickly.
Okay, fun enough, I did kind of partial Ramadan the year before I became Muslim. I was cheating a bit. I kind of had my breakfast, but then I managed to fast all the way.
With the environment, with the people in the Kuwait.
So, but the first real Ramadan, it was amazing. And you think it's difficult, but it's not difficult. It's easy when you have the intention, when you have the will, when you know the benefit and the reason why you're doing it. Even in the hot days. I mean, I've been through Ramadan in the hot of the summer, in the 50 degrees. It's okay.
I think it's just the mercy of Allah Almighty that He will give you and bless you with, so you can just continue. And this is the completely support of Allah Almighty upon Muslims, those who fast for His sake. So I thank you, all of you, for the wonderful discussion and the chatting that we had. And alhamdulillah, we are end of this segment and the episode at the same time with you, the interview. So respected viewers, brothers and sisters, the time of the segment is done. We thank all the brothers here, Brother Davis, Brother Malik and Brother Ali, for their time and their stories. May Allah Almighty keep us on the straight path. And inshallah ta'ala, we'll see you in the next segment. So stay with us, inshallah.